Hello YouTube, welcome to Toukiden Kiwami and welcome me and my buddy Yamato have a little conversation, which is not very constructive. It's just telling me that the only way to complete chapter 6 and 7, you have to complete it the red marks, these missions. You don't have to complete the rest, but as I'm trying to complete this as far as I could. So, thump that. Hello. So I'm going to proceed with as much missions as I could. So, unfortunately, this is probably going to be one of those shorter ones because we are going to have a few missions coming up that involves us taking out little doodogs. So what's happening right now is that after we found out that the previous beast that we've encountered, we found a lot more about how we could actually extract the battle spirits from the that are enslaved in these demonic forms. If I have enough of them, the leader shall show up and I will be the one to change fate. Sounds really mythical and shit, and it is because it's Shinto. It's actually one of those religions based in ancient Japanese folklores. So spoilers are not really essential at this point anymore. It's just, you know, the whole drill of Japanese gaming. You're gonna be having a beyond epic battle showdown with the beast. So honestly speaking, you see I'm using a different weapon that I usually don't use is because I don't know, man, like I'm hunting off small dudes, so it's probably better off if I use a ranged melee so it could save me time. But then again, I haven't been using the throwable scythe for such a long time. I might, and I already have, been dicking around and suck. But fortunately, I have my teammates, so they had my back. Hopefully that's gonna be a safe to go. If not, yeah, I already know the elitists are gonna deal with my comments. Give me a big thumbs down, but hey, don't be so mean. So yeah, I don't know, it's like I remember one of the next newcomers are gonna, it's one of those beasts or like monsters I hate a lot is because the humanoid beasts, I don't have phobias of humanoid items like robots, androids, or like whatchamacallit mannequins, but I honestly speaking, I dislike in Toukiden those humanoid monsters because they're the much harder to deal with type of opponents. I feel like the AI on those monsters are much more smarter. They could sometimes predict what you're gonna do, and it's just a pain in the ass to try to take them out. And for some reason, even most of these humanoid greater monsters, they're huge, but they're extremely quick. That's one thing I don't get because I was like, you know. Well, then again, a lot of people are like, but hey, like if you play Pokemon, you know, Slowpoke could be pretty quick sometimes, like, even against legendaries. So who am I to say, right? Because those of you who actually like to watch Jackie Chan movies in the earlier ages, he had one of his kung fu brothers, like of the same, I guess, kung fu academy. Is this Sammo Hung? I think that's his name in English. He is a chubby dude since he was a kid, and you expect him to be all sluggish and shit, but no, he's. If you see him in the delivery cart or whatever that is called in English, he could fight like I don't know, Wukong, man, but like the lard version of Wukong. He is a very talented fighter, even though he's like 60-some years. Is this some I never remember? Like, ooh, there's 10 left. Okay, so even if he's in his 60s or late 50s, he's still very like he's nimble, man. Like he could maneuver very well even in his older age. Because those of you who don't know, Chinese and Asian martial arts in general is, well, relatively more destructive to your own health and I guess your joints conditions because they require a much vicious speed as well as a I guess a worst condition that it could exert on you, like the reverse force exert on you when you try to take out your opponent. Yeah, like those kung fu are like quick and they could do crazy blows to the opponent, like when you see those Bruce Lee videos. But let me tell you that a lot of speed and training for that actually does a lot of damage to your joints. Like, I'd rather have those really heavy, slow, sluggish, more durable, thug-like battle methods. It's like you protein and steroid yourself up. Although you're very sluggish, you're much more defensive, and if the opponent is to take one blow from you, they're basically dead. But I guess Kung Fu is the type which you could really get, like, in and out of battle situations much more easier because you're very dexterous. You can like maneuver much easier, and you have an option to be more alert and have more responding time to the environment. So that's good. But what am I to say? I only learned like minor taekwondo, so it's just judging from my past experience with that. So meh. I might be wrong. Feel free to discuss with me. I usually reply most of the comments. I could read every single of them. Not when I'm like out in Shanghai for work, because even if I had VPN, it's still pretty crappy. It's just crappy. It's like no matter how much price I'm willing to pay for my VPN, it's still crappy. So yeah. I'm sorry. This is not technically a filler episode, but like, I would love to show you every single mission. Like, obviously, because I have played the, ooh, now's a good time to actually fit in another one, because it's not gonna be that long. It's gonna be like one of these missions again to search for an opponent and take him out. What I'm saying is, like, obviously, I've finished the original Age of Demons. I know that, like, in later parts of the, ooh, I've got a trophy. But coming back to the game, it's like I know there are personal like solo missions to take out certain of these beasts, but just for the sake of YouTubing, I don't want to record 40 minutes of myself struggling like a motherfucker. Like, I probably could still defeat it, but I don't think that is something more entertaining than seeing me trying to catch these small underlings. So let me know if you want to see me play. I'll do it after I've completed the main game. When I say main game is up till, I think, chapter 8? Chapter 7? I don't remember. But yeah. So, and I'll definitely finish the Kiwami sector. Not like I would do things, like, that are not coherent with, you know, the whole progress and shit. So, yeah. If you know what I mean. So we are going to go take out some other minor demons, which is hopefully not that long of a time needed to spend. So I was looking away because there's a weird sound behind me. Oh man, my grandparents are off on vacation right now, so I'm alone at home, and there's a weird sound coming up in the closet behind me. And those of you who actually watched the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like Foxy's gonna jump scare the shit out of you. Speaking of which, I like watching people play FNAF, but I'm not scared. It's just, okay, by now, seeing me play all these Toukiden games, you could come to a conclusion that Annie has crappy reflexes. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I just have crappy reflexes. FNAF is not just a type of game that you require a stronger heart to play with. It requires reflexes. Like, I bought it off Steam, like, I think I bought only the first one. Did I bought the second one? I have no, like, any reminiscence of that. I'll assume I only bought the first one after I've seen, like, a lot of my friends go, like, oh my god, like, have you watched these big names playing it, and have you tried to play it yourself? It is really gonna poop your pants. Well, unfortunately, when I was a kid, I played the original Resident Evil. Back then, to me, that was like shit pooping pants inducing, because, well, yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, are you a fucking idiot? It's like shit graphics, and It's just a zombie shooting game. Well, okay, first of all, back then, the whole zombie thing of a JoJo is only prevalent and very popular in film. Like, generally, it's not that much of a gaming central, I guess, theme. But, like, to me, I know a lot of other people are gonna disagree with me. But to me, I guess, Resident Evil, the original one, like the one that featured Leon and Claire. Was it? No, it was Chris and Jill. Sorry, the original one where they actually go visit the mansion, like the corrupted mansion, with the infected ones. That one, literally, when I was a kid, it was very panic-inducing because first of all, the wonky third-person angle, and second of all, these enemies are just very persistent on trying to get you killed. So yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't treat like these little not very contentful episodes as a filler. If I'm doing a filler episode, I might as well just shut up and just not waste my saliva talking because it is midnight again. Those of you who are actually around my channel for quite a long time, I usually game in midnight because I have a day job which requires a lot of my time. So unfortunately for that, but you know, like I like my day job and I like my night job doing YouTubing for free. When I say for free, I mean it because I know a lot of people are like, oh, people start to make money off YouTube. Well, not until you have like at least 50, 100,000 subscribers. Then know that you're talking about it. But for myself, it's just having a hobby. It's having fun playing your games and making friends. That's how I feel. So yeah, that's the usual thing when I talk about my YouTubing goals. Like I don't strive to, I guess, inspire people or become a big name like an awesome game player, but you know, I like to share stuff with people that I like, and I hope you guys be entertained and be happy about life. So yeah. Well, I don't know how long this has been going on, but I assume that it could make a 15-minute video. So yeah. Oh, I only had 3 minutes in. That's definitely gonna be within 15 minutes. So ooh. Oh, you are a lucky mofo. So, right now is about the very good time to end my recording. So, be expecting me to continue on my playlist, and Ryu no Gotoki, which is Yakuza 0, is gonna come soon. So, once again, thank you for the newcomers, and thank you for the supporters, and thank you for listening to me yak for 15 minutes without a very decent battle. And hopefully you guys would enjoy more of my contents coming up tomorrow. Thank you and see you guys again later. Bye bye.